Clara Dow has ruined her career and lost hundreds of thousands of her followers by doing one action. She's thrown it all away. So, Clara was a body positive influencer
Channel is all about you. This channel is dedicated to all small-chested and skinny girls out there.
and she has spent over 6 years on YouTube promoting nothing but body positivity and celebrating the fact that she was a very skinny girl with no butt, no belly, and no boobs. And she encouraged women to love the bodies that they have.
LCD TV screen or an ironing board. That's basically how my chest looks like. But you know what? I love it. On this channel, I talk about body positivity, small boobs, being skinny, and everything self-love.
And now she has ruined it all completely because she went and got a boob job. And it's not so much the fact that she got a boob job that's the problem. It was the fact of how she went about it and how she explained why she did it. That is where most of the backlash is coming from. Clara's fans and followers built her up, made her go right to the top on YouTube. She was getting hundreds of thousands and millions of views on her videos. People resonated with her, and now they feel totally betrayed because of the boob job. And a lot of people are saying that it was her boyfriend that encouraged her to get it done, and now he's gone. Him and her have broken up, and her life is now in tatters.
Yes, I did have a boob job. I know this might come as a shock because my whole page used to be about loving my flat chest and being confident with it. I literally built my entire career and following around that. So why did I do it? Am I crazy? Was everything a lie? Was I secretly insecure this whole time and just use body positivity as a way to make money so I could finally afford a boob job? No.
Well, your fans are seriously arguing with you there because they think that is exactly what you did, that you built yourself up to be this body positive guru, and yet all along, all you wanted was to have a bigger chest. But you didn't want to use filters, so you actually went the whole hog and got the boob job. If you'd announced it and said that you weren't happy and that you now felt insecure and things had changed over the last 6 years as you got older, then I don't think the backlash would be quite as it is now. Obviously, there would still be those people that you would upset, but maybe it wouldn't be as harsh as it is at the moment.
Let me tell you the real reason why I did it. And it comes down to one word: fun.
Fun. You did it for fun. So you paid thousands of dollars to have surgery and you just did it for fun. Surgery is not done for fun. Surgery is something that can go horribly wrong. So fun is something I really don't think it is. And I think you are deluding yourself if you seriously think that you actually did it for fun. And you are also manipulating your fans if you think that they are going to believe that is why you actually did this.
For so long, I built this entire platform based on one mission, such as confidence. I was doing it for 6 years since 2019. I made over 900 videos on the topic. My mission for the longest time was I want to create content for my 16-year-old self and for all the girls who feel insecure like I did. And I really meant that. I poured my heart and soul into helping others feel normal, beautiful, and worthy. I became the face of the flat-chested body positivity community, and for the longest time, I loved it. But over time, I got bored. I started craving change. And the thing is, I know that as long as I kept my flat chest, I knew I could keep making content about it. The videos do so well, they bring in money, and people resonate with them. But I felt like I was staying in a comfort zone. It was safe, but it wasn't growth. And I wanted a shift in my content, in my message.
The thing is, though, Clara, you built a loyal fan base who hung on your every word. They appreciated everything you did, everything you said, the understanding that you gave them, the positivity that you exuded, and then you went basically behind their backs, didn't say anything, and had the boob job done. And that is where you definitely went wrong. I mean, if you go to her channel now, she is still putting out content, although she did take some time off. But her views now are not getting like the millions of views were in the clip that she just showed you. None of that's happening now. She's maybe getting between 1 and 300,000 views. So not only has she destroyed her YouTube career, but she's basically destroyed her life for one decision that she decided not to share with anybody else. And I would have thought that after 6 years of sharing everything, she would know that the best way forward would be to actually be honest with people instead of manipulating them and going behind their back. There are two breakup videos, one made by Clara and one made by Harvey. And they are just so different. In his, he's all happy and said it happened for this reason and he thinks it's all good. And she's all upset and crying and says that she didn't know it was going to happen. But her audience have been saying for a long time in her comments that they thought he was only with her for fame and fortune and that it wasn't real love and it was him that had made her have the boob job, and now he's got what he wanted, now he's going to be off. So let's have a look at the two videos and see just how different they are.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to share that Clara and I have broken up. It was a decision that we made because we simply just wanted different things. You know, I moved back to the Philippines 2 months ago and I just love the Philippines. And, you know, she wanted to live in her beach house in Vietnam, which by all means is her dream life, and I'm super happy for her. But we just talked about it and it seemed like the right time to just let each other be free and just work on things we're excited about again. You know, I think it was a dream starting YouTube and social media, you know, getting up to 2 million followers on that account. But I'm excited for what's gonna come. I'm back home, the place I grew up, and yeah, I'm excited for what's next.
Well, a typical man reaction there after a breakup. He doesn't seem too upset. He's taken it all in his stride. So maybe the people that were saying bad things about him were right. Who knows? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Now let's have a look at the massive difference between the two videos and listen to what Clara had to say.
It happened really fast when I was in Manila because I legit did not see it coming.
I have to say from personal experience, yes, it is hard when a breakup happens and you don't actually see it coming. Just because people tell you that's what they think's going to happen, that doesn't mean they're always right, does it?
A month ago, you know, I thought everything is perfect. And you know, what we had was a perfect relationship in every sense, and I felt so loved, understood, and respected throughout my relationship. I thought we were aligned on what we want for the future, our values, and everything, but it seemed like, and I went through a tough time, trying to figure things out.
People are still very angry at Clara, and although they may have a small amount of sympathy for what she's going through, many of them believe that she totally brought it upon herself. So, therefore, they are not being nice to her in the comments. And not only has she been cancelled on YouTube, but she's also been cancelled on TikTok. And to be honest, the comments on TikTok are showing no mercy whatsoever. They are far more critical on there than they are on YouTube.
And we both try to make it work, but I think at this moment, we realize that we have to let each other go, because if we keep staying together, we will hold each other back from actually achieving and experiencing what we want for ourselves. And I think I have learned so much after this relationship. I have learned to truly love someone unconditionally, and I will always be grateful to Harvey for teaching me unconditional love. He has always given me the most unconditional love, and he's an amazing person. We just not aligned on what we want, and I think that's what's sad about it.
Harvey may have been an amazing person, but one mistake anyone can make is to change for the person they're with. If somebody doesn't love you for yourself, then the relationship is never ever going to work. Because the more you change for your partner, the more they are going to want you to change. And then you're going to end up being lost and not know who you are at the end of the day. Please don't change for anyone else other than yourself. If you want to change for a reason, then you do it because it's what you want, not what somebody else wants.
Sometimes when I think about it, but I am doing okay. Like I said, it was really tough at time, and I did have to take a lot of time out from social media to sort through my emotions. But right now, I think I'm okay. I guess it was one of the hardest chores that I have to make this year.
This has been the Clara Dow update. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.